here at 2 p.m. Eastern Time Wednesday. We have Saudi Arabia take on Mexico. Pick one from this one.
Yeah, weird match. I mean, Mexico, yes, they can still theoretically advance, but they need a win, and they need to win by a lot. Saudi Arabia, they can advance with a draw. So if they somehow keep this match to a close draw, and they're waiting for what happens in the other match of the group, if somehow Poland are beating Argentina, then Saudi Arabia can progress as second in this group with a draw against Mexico. Or even if Argentina lose by more goals. So there's all kinds of scenarios that involve all four teams in this group, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a very very low scoring match in this occasion. Of course, I wouldn't even be surprised if we saw a high scoring match. So don't go big on this match. However, here's my thought process. Mexico, they still haven't scored a single goal in the competition. They need to score at least a couple of goals in order to have a fighting chance, and even those might not be enough. Do they want it? Yes. Can they do it? I'm not really sure. So Saudi Arabia again, they might be okay even with a goalless draw. So I don't expect them to go, all-out attack in this situation. So where I'm going with this, I'm taking the both teams to score no at -105, and this is a prop that hits if one or both teams don't score.
All right, Paul, I'm going to find his best bets over at Tony'sPicks.com. World Cup action for Wednesday, 2 Eastern Time. We got Saudi Arabia and Mexico. He likes both teams to score no. The return, -105. All right, you guys are tuned to Obviously Daily. Join us here Monday through Friday here at 2:15 Eastern Time. If you miss any of our picks, we'll recap here at the end of the show. Let's continue on. We'll get to pick two from this one, Saudi Arabia and Mexico.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia, they did lose to Poland by 2-0 in their previous match, but they were actually pretty impressive. Once again, they had 64% of the ball possession. They had twice as many goal attempts, twice as many shots on goal. They were much better than Poland, but Poland were much, they were clinical in their finishing. They only had three shots on goal. Two of them were goals. So Saudi Arabia do not have the clinical strikers that Poland have. However, I think there might be value in backing Saudi Arabia with plus 0.75 or three quarters of a goal. With plus 101, it's actually at plus money. So what do we get from this bet? It's essentially a split line between plus Saudi Arabia plus half a goal and Saudi Arabia plus one goal. So if it's a draw, you get a full payout. If Saudi Arabia win, it's a full payout. If Mexico wins by exactly one goal, half of the bet is lost and half of the bet is pushed. So with this line plus 0.75, you essentially get somewhat of security for half of your bet. So I think that's an interesting way to play this because Mexico have shown very, very little punch in this World Cup. So Saudi Arabia plus 0.75 at plus 101.
All right, Paul, I'm going to find his picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. You'll find them there. His best bets there. World Cup action for Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Saudi Arabia and Mexico. He likes this one. Saudi Arabia plus 0.75 goals. The return is plus 101. All right, we'll continue on here with Soccer Still here, joined by Paul Lagouretos. Before we get to our best bets segment, I want to let everybody know you can check out Paul Lagouretos right now over at Tony'sPicks.com. Get his best bets. And of course, Paul, fantastic best bet record over on the site. 43, 22, and 8. Last 73 best bets, all documented over at Tony's Picks. We have a lot of big games coming up here on the World Cup here as we're in the group into the match 3. What do you have going over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, I have a couple of plays loaded. One is for tomorrow and the other one is for Friday. They're both best bets and they're both priced at $15 because I want you guys to get paid. And then, of course, we move on to the knockout stages where things are going to be very, very, very interesting. Of course, I'm going to have more plays. If you take those long-term passes, you'll get whenever I load a play, you'll find it in your email. So we don't really want to spam you. So, but if you get that long-term pass, you'll get all of the late steam plays, which again, I'm going to say it again for the new viewers out there that usually most of my bets are placed within a couple of hours prior to game time because that's when the lineups are released, and that's why I find the better edge and and the better, the better angle on a lot of these plays. So, and the best bets have been going really nice for me so far. 43, I believe, 21 and 9. It's been going really, really well, hitting them at a 66% rate, which is really just amazing. So, best bets priced down to $15, and of course, you can always take the full package for a nice discount.
That's right, guys. Got to follow us over at TonySpix.com. We just flashed the best bet record. It's been impressive here. Doing great work. Get on board now. Paul with the best bet for World Cup on Friday. Get on board there. Also a best bet coming up here with World Cup on Wednesday. So a lot of action for Paul Lagouretos. You'll find his place over at TonySpix.com and get on board right now with Paul. Of course, we can also still pick up his World Cup season pass, the remainder of the World Cup. Remember, we're just into match 3. There's still the knockout stages coming up in the finals, semis, third place game. $149 is your price for that World Cup full package. Get all of Paul's plays here from the World Cup. All his plays, premium plays, including best bets, and as well as late steam. And here's the note on the late steam. If Paul puts in plays late between 10 minutes and 2 hours before game time as a member of Paul's the World Cup package, that play is emailed into your email box. That's just on the late steam. We don't email all the member plays. You got to sign in and get those. But for the late steam ones, the ones that he puts in between 10 minutes and 2 hours before game time, those are emailed directly to your inbox. So that's a great value there here with the World Cup full package. Getting the late steam here from Paul. Many websites don't do this. A lot of them just have a post time and that's it. But nope, we take it a step further here. If the cappers find plays they like here right near game time, they can post them late, and we'll make sure that play is emailed, programmed to you to get in your email box. So keep an eye there on game day plays here. The late steam plays from Paul. That long-term pass, that World Cup full package, $149, will knock off $30 when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. We'll save you 20% off. You can access Paul's page by clicking the link in the description. Click the All Cappers tab, and then you will land right here on Paul's page and scroll down to the bottom left is where you'll see the World Cup package. Of course, the best bets here on the top. You can use on any of the plays, the best bets, or on the World Cup full package. All right, let's continue on here with Soccer Facility, joined by Paul. And Paul, it's now time to recap.
Okay, these are all plays for Wednesday, and again, it's going to be a trappy day, so tread carefully. First play is Tunisia versus France. We're leaning towards Tunisia plus 1.25 goal at minus 105. Second play is Tunisia versus France under 2.5 goals at plus 104. Moving on, Poland versus Argentina, 2 p.m. Eastern, leaning towards Poland plus 1 goal at plus 105. And then we got Saudi Arabia versus Mexico, again, 2 p.m. Eastern, leaning towards both teams to score no at minus 105. And second play is a sneaky play, Saudi Arabia plus 0.75 goals at plus 101.
There you go. The recap here from Paul Lagouretos here with his 5-pack. Again, find his best bets over at TonySpix.com by clicking the link in the description, then clicking the All Cappers tab and land on his page and get his best bets that he has up there, or get his World Cup package at $149. The discount 20% off. A promo code will save $30 off that. Get signed up right now and access Paul's page by clicking the link you see in the description, then the All Cappers tab, and you'll get signed up. All right, that's going to do it for this edition here of Soccer Picks Daily. Make sure you tune in again here tomorrow live here at 2:15 Eastern Time. Bring in Paul. He'll give out his plays 5-pack here free from the World Cup, so make sure you do that. All right, that's going to do it tonight. We're going to wave goodbye to you guys. You guys have a great afternoon, evening, and we'll talk with you again here tomorrow here on Soccer Picks Daily.